Subnautica Below Zero. This game is just fantastic. I mean, it's just fantastic. For people who were around before, we did play up until the very end of the game. It hadn't been fully released at that point, so we basically got to the final room and we didn't get to see the end of the story. Now, I have gone back and done it myself, and I have seen the end of the story, but I haven't started the game and played it all the way through and gotten the story all in a sitting, and not everybody got to see it. And people have been asking me, when are you going to play Subnautica again? Now that the game is released, I figured might as well start off today. So we're starting a new game. I am going to play hardcore. Basically, if you die one time, the game's over. That's what I got. It's the exact same game, except if you die one time, the game is over, and it doesn't give you oxygen alerts. Now, in this game, at this point, I don't really intend on dying, hence I wouldn't be playing hardcore if I did. But oxygen alerts are actually kind of annoying. In all sincerity, they're actually kind of annoying. I feel like you're near constantly paying attention to oxygen, and I might end up eating those words. But I'm going to be taking this. I'll be doing highlight videos again, but I want to get the whole playthrough up now that, one, we can actually record and upload videos in high def. I do love this pangolin very much. This pangolin is actually giving me life. They're adorable. I do need to remember how to play.
Take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research isn't everything.
It is to me and Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
All right, this is loud.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
Let's drop that down a little bit. Unworlds Entertainment presents
46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Oh wow. I never noticed that. That's actually super cool. What up, Nunya? Press the button. You gotta get out. Alright, our hero is so badass. Alright, so we're in the game. You all... Jeez, this game is loud. Run, 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 run. Hi, spooky plant. Do you still hurt me? Yes, you do. Okay. Alright, don't touch those.
Holy smokes. That did not go as planned.
So like I said, I
Find a way
have...
into the water and get to the drop pod.
It just wants me to... Excellent. Thank you. Okay. I literally have nothing yet. Alright, I don't think I'll be able to do much of anything.
New creature discovered.
Oh yeah. Yo, give me that, give me that, give me that. I need you. Give me. Yeah!
New blueprint synthesized.
Filtered water, I got you. Start snagging stuff on the way over. Hup. I gotta remember no oxygen alerts. But yeah, so we've played through before. It's a fantastic game. What people need to remember is that I actually do suffer from thalassophobia. I am legitimately afraid of the ocean in the real world. So the Subnautica games are a way for me to kind of address that. New databank.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister.
Hi, Lillian.
I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there.
Rubber.
It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, I appreciate that.
I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we need to get... For people who have never seen this game, it's this underwater exploration, survival, like resource management, survival, if you're afraid of the ocean, vaguely horror game. But it tends to deal in horror in more esoteric and ambient ways. So a lot of sounds, a lot of inability to navigate properly, getting turned around, that kind of aspect of horror. Okay. So I need to make a scanner. I didn't really look up how to make a scanner, so that was probably a bad idea. So what we're going to start off doing first is basically trying to make a bunch of tools. So I need a scanner. To make a scanner, I need a battery. Make a battery. I have everything that I need a battery. Okay. So that's the ribbon plant and copper ore, and then we need food and water. So I'm still hungry. Now, I'm not going to be doing any of the, like, there's bugs in this game. I'm not really going to be using those or abusing those to any legitimate means. Like, I might accidentally clip through something.
Right, I have a scanner.
Scanning at last.
In goes a battery and titanium. Out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them.
Me too.
This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints.
Oh, that sea glide
Should make surviving
fragment
and
was
exploring
like
out here a
really
bit
close to
easier.
here, right?
Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same.
Where's
I will
the sea
find out what
glide?
happened to you. I promise.
Here you are. Alright, this is like our first really big tool that we need is the sea glide. Also gonna run out of oxygen. After this, I need to make an oxygen tank. Okay. Cool. This also just speeds up like breaking nodes and stuff. Although I do need to scan them next time. Ribbon plant, redwort. Oxygen. Not getting oxygen updates is definitely something I'm going to have to get used to. Violet Boo. So you collect this giant database of information, and if you scan the right stuff at the right time, you will help to progress the story and also figure out where resources are that you're going to need and stuff like that. So I basically just scanned everything. You don't need to scan everything, but it's like, why not scan everything? So I need more sea glide fragments, and I need to remember how to get to places. Emergency supply cache? Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm getting attacked. These guys have little assholes that follow them. Oh, snap. You can pick it up and it just, like, hits you. I did not know that. Where's this supply cache? Oh, F. Get out of here. think we can make it over there yet. Let's leave this area. I don't think this is a go there first kind of area. So the game it consists of a bunch of different biomes, and each biome has the various resources that you can find in it, the various story progression pieces that you can get in it, and also tends to progress the story. Like, the stuff that you need to get deeper is in an area that will tell you more about what you need to know to get to the stuff that you'll need to get to the deeper area, etc, etc, etc. All about hardcore now? Yeah, hardcore is the only way to play video games. Yeah, I became a super elitist all of a sudden. I should have let people know. Make sure we're getting a lot of components. These are the twisty bridges. The twisty bridges have a lot of good stuff in it, but I really need an O2 tank before I go down there, because I literally won't be able to. Oh, and then the game does go dark mode when night comes, which is pretty spectacularly beautiful. If you've never seen this game, prepare for just probably one of the prettiest video games to come out in a long, long time. This game is absolutely gorgeous. It's ridiculously pretty. So we have a lot of resources that we need to oversee. We have our health in general. We have food, so we get hungry. We have water intake. We have O2, and we have temperature. What we should look at is what we need for different tools. So we need a lot of batteries. We need glass. We need silicone rubber. Silicone rubber is creep fine. Okay, so I know where to get that. Let's make some glass. And then we also need fiber mesh, which I think is once we can cut it. I said I know where that is. I remember what it looks like. I don't actually remember where it is. Flashlights are cool. I actually don't really want one, if I'm going to be honest, though. I just need to get to silicone rubber. That can't be good. And fiber mesh. Fiber meshes for first aid kits, too. Okay. So let's drop off all of our extra stuff so that we don't run out of room. Like, oh, look at all this space. This is nothing. This is literally nothing. Okay. So, there is a big green forest, basically, that we need to get to. Big green forest. Ah! Is that some of it? Ooh, I don't remember all the sounds. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Alright, so that's just outside. The outside world is terrifying. We do eventually have to go out onto land. 99% of this game occurs under the ocean. The vague idea of the story, so let me just like catch people up on the story if they've never heard it before. The first game takes place on a planet where you crash land, and there is this bacteria called the Caruvirus, or the Carubacterium. This game is ridiculously beautiful. I cannot stress enough how awesome this game is.
New blueprint synthesized.
The cool part about the game is that if that's your jam, you can just straight up just have an infinite base builder sim, because it's not just exploration, you do get to base build as well. Ooh. Running out of oxygen. I should have enough to break the surface. There we go. That was very close. That was not worth it. So, you crash land on this planet, there's this Carubacterium that basically spread throughout the stars and kills everything. It got isolated down to this one planet, and this group of... Hi. Hello, can I help you? This group of, super futuristic, all-knowing alien scientists called the Architects get it all stuck on that facility, but they're also idiots, so they, die, basically. They die because they didn't foresee how much the monsters would come out and get them. Blah, 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 blah. They were too smart for their own good. They tried to do too much with it. and you find this organism that naturally generates this chemical that makes it so that the Carobacterium gets destroyed. It's like this antibiotic. Now, we crash land on, and that person like makes its way off. In this game, you are a scientist that works for, you know, the evil company Altera. Altera is like Megacorp. What up, BT? Altera is like Megacorp, and your sister was working on this planet on something in this Arctic pole, and she died. And Altera won't really tell you what happened. And they're like, "Oh, it was due to her negligence. Like, she died due to negligence." And you're like, "My sister would not die due to negligence. That's just not a thing. Like, my sister is literally too smart to just die like that." So you're like, "What's up? Like, what happened? I need to know." All right, so now we need to go cut those plants. Now that we have a knife, and that'll let us make mesh, and then we can make an O2 tank, and then I can actually explore. So again, we are looking for one more fragment of that sea glide. If you see anything on the ground that looks interesting, yeah, I imagine this will be available in... Oh, look at these little guys. Hey, buddy. Sea monkeys are awesome. They're little assholes who take your stuff, but they'll also bring you stuff. No! Get out of here!
Blueprint synthesized.
He took my knife. Hey. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey, thanks. I die because of you. I want you to know. I'll never forgive you. Okay, so we got enough. Let's go make an O2 tank. And then we can really start exploring. Now, I should be able to make an O2 tank. Let's go!
Adding additional blueprints to your databank.
What are you? Yes! Let's go! Alright. That's exactly what I needed. I want to make that. Where is it? Lubricant, copper wire. We got all of that. Let's go. Now I'm a real boy. Now we have the sea glide. Now we're almost there. We're almost all the way to... Cool.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Contains a built-in light and map is the best part about it. So, now we have this cool map. You can see when stuff goes underwater. And we're faster. Hell yeah. Now I can catch all the fish. I think we could go straight into the twisty bridges with the Sea Glide. Now we are going into the game. You know? All of a sudden, the game is about to get very real. Yeah, these are the twisty bridges. Twisty bridges are cool, but also have a lot of scary shit in them. Oh, right, we have that thing. I should probably go over there. Yeah, so you can see stuff down there. Got a little shark protection tank. I assume that means there's sharks out here. That's never good. What up, Hollywood? Got the mineral detector, which is also really, really important. That lets us search for stuff.
Blueprint synthesized.
A flare is good. You got little penguins. What up, penguin? Now, you can't just pick them up. They get very angry at you when you do, so I'm not going to do that, but you can. Okay, so we saw there was stuff down here. Beacons are really nice too. You should always carry a beacon on you. Is this where we get our first PDA? Sea glide fragment. Okay. Alright, let's go up. Up. Get our O2. There are whole ass sharks out here. And I don't want to die to them. I thought there was a PDA in this area. Guess not. Okay. Cool little manta rays.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you're making spooky sounds. Very spook. I've been above 100 meters for a while now. Why is my oxygen depleting so quickly? Is that actually a bug? Oh no, I'm just losing 3 a second out here. Huh. Okay. That's the S.O.S. That is the next part
Like a distress
of
call.
the story.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Fuck. Okay. We can't make it down to 200 meters yet.